Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be online with all of you guys. Stamping another fabulous card. Again, I still have a few more Christmas cards to complete. Some of them are just ones that I want to complete to get out of my stamp room because I don't really want to hold on to them till next year. And they're super cute. And I still need a few. But yeah, so they're kind of like random at this point. They're not like a full packet of cards. They're just kind of bits and pieces of little projects that I have. So this one actually uses that Sweet Stocking designer series paper. I did a whole mess of cards with that pack, preferably not with the animal side. I've done a lot with the opposite side, the like stripes and presents and stockings, which is what we're using today. The little stockings, not the animals. So I'm just layering a piece of the designer paper onto a piece of the evening evergreen and then adding that to a cherry cobbler card base. And then I have some of that felt. So it's felt. I can't say it's like anything different than like the normal felt that you would purchase. Like it's not like it's thinner or thicker or anything like that. It matches all of the Stampin' Up! Colors because I love coordination and everything. This I'm actually going to put on with tear-in tape. I'm sure you guys know I like to put like things that use ribbon or a thickness or anything like that on with tear-in tape because it just adds a little extra oomph to it. So I'm just going to press this into that tape to get that nice, strong hold. I feel like I'm totally not in view, and I apologize for that. I think it was because when me and Claire were stamping Brad's birthday card, then stuff got moved a little bit. So there we have our felt. And now I'm going to fussy cut out this little stocking. So now's the time where, like, you know, I'd love to have it speed up and play some cute music. But instead, we'll just chat. What is everybody working on today? It's kind of like super cold and gross out. It's like 24 or something like that. And pretty cloudy. I think there's like a chance for snow. A very slim chance, but still a chance. But don't worry, it's going to be 70 degrees at the end of the week. Welcome to Illinois, where you never know whether you need to put your swimsuit on or your winter jacket. And sometimes it's both in the same day. And my head and sinuses are over it. Okay, so there's our cute little stocking. And I'm actually going to add this little holly. And I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen. Because let's be honest, it's really little and delicate. So I'm going to add like a little bit of glue. And then, let's see. Maybe I should add. I always get nervous because I don't want to add too much glue and then have there be like this, you know, shiny gluey mess. But then I want to add enough that it's going to stick. And I totally added a whole bunch of glue that's hanging off. So, yep, this is a problem I have a lot. I'm just not a fan of liquid glue. Like, do you guys prefer liquid glue over like a glue runner? Or do you prefer a glue runner. And when I say glue runner, I mean like, you know, your tape stuff. Liquid glue just scares me. I tend to use too much. I tend to get it all over. So now I'm just like pressing and holding to make sure all of those pieces hold on to that glue. And I'm not going to set it down because there's actually glue on the back side here. And I want that to kind of like dry and not stick. So you can see there's some back there. So there we have our little stocking with our holly and our little greenery piece. Because this piece I'm actually going to put on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And by some, I'm just going to do one at the bottom because the felt is fairly thick. So I feel like it needs one at the bottom where it's hanging off, but it doesn't need any where it's touching the felt. And actually, because I already have it out and because I already have that, I'm going to just add some to the back. And there, it's going to go on. Did I? Yeah. I was like, did I peel the back of the dimensional off of that? Make sure we stick the needle back in the fine tip glue pen. Well, I can't one-handed twist that. I also have this little strip that I'm going to add just above this, and I'm actually going to trim a little bit off. I always like to use the edge of the paper as my guide because let's be honest, I can't cut straight. And then I'm going to stamp the greeting, which I'm actually going to use from the For Unto Us. And I'm going to use that little Merry Christmas greeting. So I realized that I ran out of the photos for our Christmas cards. So now I'm a little frustrated because I ordered more and Walgreens can have them done today, but that means like Alex is napping and so I can't work on Christmas cards and finish them up and put them in the mail because I have to wait to go get them. So now I just have to wait even longer. And I'm just going to like loosely fussy cut this item out. Because I didn't really want to put it on a die cut piece. But I also don't want just like a random square rectangle. So while I'm not a huge fan of fussy cutting, this is kind of a good way to stamp something on white and not have it on, like not have it so blocky, but to just add it to the card like that. So this, I actually am just going to use the fine tip glue pen again because the regular snail adhesive is not going to stick to that felt. But this is a big image, so I'm just going to put glue in the middle and press and hold. Big images I can do it on, but also why would I use it on a big image unless I had to for something like this? It's the small things that I get nervous. Okay. Press and hold. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm an awful singer and I have zero rhythm, so I don't even know why I did that. I apologize. So yeah, I feel like I need to start wrapping presents, partially to hide things and partially because that's the next step. We made Christmas cookies over the weekend and I'm almost finished with my Christmas cards. Decorating is done. So yeah, I actually made a pumpkin pie yesterday because I had pumpkin pie like stuff still. Whenever I bought a crust, it came as a 2-pack, and I just want to use it before it gets like freezer burnt or something. So so I was like, I'm gonna make another pumpkin pie because we still have pumpkin in the closet. And Claire goes, I'm good. I'm not gonna have any. That's for Thanksgiving. I'm like, well, little did you know, we can still have it any time of the year. And how do you know it's not Thanksgiving? Because you keep asking for Easter. Okay, and then I'm going to add, I didn't cut a piece for the inside, so I'm just going to add a piece of Whisper White to the inside. So yeah, are you guys done shopping? Started shopping? Done wrapping? I hate that I can't see my comments and see myself at the same time. So, hi Denise. I feel like I'm gonna have to do something different about that for Friday's online class because that's gonna drive me absolutely nuts. So I might just have to come up with like a different setup where I can see the comments better. Either because like I don't think I can not see myself because then I wouldn't know if I wasn't showcasing the project in the right spot, and I can kind of get bad about that. Especially like if I'm stamping something down low, you know. So there we go. I might actually do an inside greeting. May your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for a wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. I don't really feel like this is a religious card since it's a stocking, but sure, why not? Fabulous. But wait, there's more. I have a few little green jewels. I don't know that I would call these jewels. They're just like dots. Jewel makes me think like shiny. Well, there we go. Super, super cute. Love it. One more card down. And then I have another one using one of these boxes. Let's try to move some things over. And drop in all the pieces for this one. Although this one I'm not going to be able to completely finish because it kind of sort of seals the box closed. And I don't have my goodies for the box yet. But it's a fairly like shallow, I think is what I would call it, box. But it also comes with like all the adhesive and stuff, so that's fabulous. So like technically it fits cards perfectly. So you could gift cards to someone. But you could also put chocolate, cookies, no cupcakes, gift cards, jewelry, also, I made the mistake of wrapping and giving Claire's teachers chocolate, and she just wants to eat it for them. So, yeah, that's not going to go over well. I can't wait to give it to them today to get it out of the house and be done before she rips it open and eats it. But then she said the sweetest thing, and she goes, I can't wait to give it to them. It will make them so happy, and that will make me so happy. I wanted to cry. Probably should have scored on that before assembling all of it. So it's got this, yeah, because it's really not wanting to fold there. Super cute box with that cute little window on the front. And so, like, let me show you. A card and an envelope would fit perfectly in there. So you could always give, oh, I don't know, like maybe 5 cards and envelopes would fit in there perfectly. And I mean, honestly, you could put a ribbon on this and it would be fabulous. I'm making a mess. Okay, but I have a cute little tag, and I'm actually going to get the punch to be able to punch a little hole in that. So there's a lot of dies that have a little like tag hole that you can put anywhere you want, but I also use the trio punch and use that one right there. Little offset, but you know, by the time I put in like my foo-foos and decorate it and everything, you're not gonna know. So here is some felt that I'm using as my ribbon, if you will. Woo! I pulled way too tight. I mean, you can't be surprised. I kind of tend to be a Wolverine when it comes to present unwrapping, so I feel like I'm a good rapper, though. Not musically, but okay, well, maybe I'm just gonna like pull this one like right here. And of course, this one doesn't pull. There. Okay. Maybe I don't like that. Where's my scissors? I'm gonna trim off the extra foof. There we go. So this is actually going to go on and wrap around, but I don't want to put that on until I'm ready to seal it. But I'm going to use tear-in tape. I actually, you know what? Well, at first I was going to put the tear-in tape just in the middle so I could go ahead and put it on and then just add more tear-in tape later, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And then this goes over the top. And then we're going to add this here and trim this off. A great way to use up your like scrap pieces of cardstock is by simply adding just a little strip of it. So I'm going to add that there and trim off the extra. So remember we used that little strip of evening evergreen on the top here. And I used a little strip of the cherry cobbler there. I'm also going to angle these. And this circle, I think I'm going to put the circle on with dimensionals. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this box yet. I don't know whether I want to give it to like the neighbors for a little neighbor gift. Or, so here's a crazy story. Claire is like terrified of dogs. Yeah, like super terrified. If she like encounters a dog like on the trail or something, then she usually wants to come like hide behind us. She's getting better, and like it always seems like it's like one step forward, two steps back. She'll be doing really good, and she'll be really brave and just, you know, be tentative, but she'll be okay. And then we'll encounter a dog that's like yappy and barking, and then it's like two steps back, and then she's freaking out about dogs again. But there is this giant dog down the street. He was a puppy. Now he's giant. He's fluffy, so a lot of it's fluff. And his name is Yachty. And her and him are like growing up together, and it's the cutest. And I mean, literally every day she sees him, like 99% of the time. And Brad even said that yesterday she actually put her hand through the fence to touch him. And that is big. She also like ran along the fence for him to run with her when normally she wants Brad to run with her, because once she takes off, if he runs too, she used to like freak out. So like, I mean, we're definitely making progress. But he also never barks, and he is on the other side of the fence. If we see him out for a walk, she'll ask his owner, can you go put him in the fence? Because she's that tentative. And if she does have a bad encounter with a dog, a lot of times she will have a bad dream about it. And she'll wake up in her sleep and like put her hands out and just start yelling. And then she kind of settles, and then she'll go back to sleep. But we're like, oh yeah, we had an encounter with the dog today. So yeah, it's so sad, but she's just like, she wants to like them. She's just so tentative and nervous of them. Maybe we'll get some dog treats for Yachty and give them in this little box. How am I out of adhesive here too? And that was like my last one. Not like my last one, but my last one here on my desk. So I am going to finish it out with a little bit of liquid glue. Who am I? That is totally unlike me. But it's the last thing that I need to do for this card, so this almost looks like Yachty, so this will actually be perfect. Because he's like a yellow fluffy dog. But yeah, so then I will just pull the tearing tape off once I fill the box, and then wrap these around and seal it. So there's our two little cards or projects using the Sweet Stockings designer series paper. So let me know, do you guys like to do like fun gift packaging like this that you know, kind of like decorate and create, or do you not like to do that because you know it's just going to get ripped open and thrown away? I mean, I kind of go back and forth. I love doing it, and I think it looks amazing, but I don't do it very often, either because of time restraints or because I know it's just going to get ripped up and thrown away. So, but if given like the perfect time, I would love to have that like coordinating product or, you know, piece with the card. Now I do a lot of like gift packaging, and then I try to like match the card because I usually am making the card afterwards, you know, or like maybe even the theme of the birthday or something like that, but it's not often. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Don't forget, free shipping tomorrow with Stampin' Up! For all orders of $50 or more. So, woo woo! So excited about that. The free stamp set of the month is Sweets and Treats. for $75 or more when you order before shipping and tax. Or if it's tomorrow, there's no shipping anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I'm off to work on some new stuff for January. So using new product and celebration goodies and stuff like that. Don't forget that the online stamp class is this Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So super excited about that and can't wait to stamp with you all then. I'm not sure if I will be on much before then. It kind of depends on schedule and chaos and everything else. So, but yeah, I miss you guys. Love you. Have a wonderful day. I hope it's not too cold or snowy or gross out where you are. But love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.